everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Van Gogh Goes Digital, a modern take on Dutch masters' art. And today we're going to be talking about a painting titled Farmhouse in the White Field near Arles. This was created in the year of 1888, and this painting is a beautiful representation of Van Gogh's mindset and his love for countryside. So let's explore this painting together. And if you're new to this channel, well, hello, this is Tapsy, and this is a series dedicated to my love for Van Gogh and his work. I do not consider myself a master or expert in Van Gogh, but this is just my love and affection, and I like to share the knowledge that I have gained, my studies, and the time I have been admiring his work. And I have tried my best to collate the facts and information for you guys, and if I've missed out on something, please feel free to let me know and I will correct myself. So before any further ado, let's get to it. So Van Gogh painted the farmhouse in a wheat field near Arles while living in a small town in the southern France. And this painting captures the essence of rural landscape and the beauty of the wheat field surrounding the town. And it was a very productive time period for Van Gogh because he completed some of his very famous artworks during this time. And this artwork I particularly find very soothing and very simple yet highly detailed. As you can see in the far end, there is a bunch of farmhouses, and it is very striking as this painting depicts several farmhouses in the foreground and surrounded by a vast land of wheat field that extends towards the horizon. And the sky above is blue with fluffy white clouds, and which adds a very soft texture and the depth to the painting. And this painting is symmetrically divided. As you can see, top half is the clouds and the houses, and bottom half is the wheat fields. And even this painting is very similar, like how we spoke in our previous painting, because as you can see, the brushstrokes for the wheat fields, they also create a sense of motion and movement that we can see based on the winds that were flowing at that particular time. And Van Gogh's use of colors again are particularly noteworthy in this painting again, as the wheat field is painted in the shade of yellow and golden with thick swirled brushstrokes that suggest, like I said, movement and energy. And then there is a use of thick greens at the bottom along with a hint of reds also. The farmhouses are painted in a shade of red and orange with a lot of beautiful warm yellows to it, contrasting with the green wheat, which creates a very beautiful sense of harmony and motion as the tiny houses just stand out with a beautiful background of green and the bottom of green. The blue sky obviously adds a sense of calmingness because it's not as loud, it's a very fluffy cotton candy feel to it, and the brushstrokes used on the painting top right is very different the way it's used on the bottom. And the bottom, it's very peculiarly straight up, and at the top it is a very free hand motion. And the colors are a very important role which create a sense of balance, because when we're using color, sometimes too much of something just can ruin the painting and a little less of something can also degrade the painting. So knowing how much to use and what to use comes with a lot of experience which our Van Gogh had earned by the year of 1888. And as we all know, the textures are something that stand out for Van Gogh's painting, and they're always notable. And again, as we discussed in our previous videos, he uses a lot of thick impasto strokes on the canvas, which gives a sense of depth, and you could actually want to just touch the painting, but please don't go touch the painting. Yes, so the textures on the wheat field are very striking as he's using thick and swirly strokes to suggest the movement of the wind, like I mentioned, through the wheat. The farmhouses in the back foreground of the painting are a symbol of human presence in the natural world. They represent the importance of community and the role of people in shaping the landscape. The wheat field, on the other hand, represent the natural world and the beauty of the countryside. Together, they create a harmonious image that celebrates the balance between human activity and the natural environment. And we all have been influenced. I'm sure all of you who have been continuing to listening to me, the fact that we're on the letter F today, you are also somewhere deeply inspired by either Van Gogh or some other artist. We all have been inspired by someone or the other. We look up to someone. And sometimes we fail to understand that whatever we're creating is actually creating a ripple effect, and we might be inspiring someone. So don't stop creating and just always create for yourself. Let your emotions out and feel free. Don't have the baggage of who's going to see it or is someone going to notice it. Trust me, there is someone out there noticing you, and you are important, and your work is important, and it is touching, and it will touch millions and millions of hearts. Don't ever forget that. So my conclusion for today is that the beautiful masterpieces that we have been seeing and the use of the cool color, the textures, and the composition is a very beautiful harmony. So in conclusion, I just want to say, give out a short message to you guys that don't stop creating and don't have the pressure of impressing someone. Create for yourself, and one day your work will reach out there. So I want to thank you guys for staying for so long, and it's been a beautiful journey so far, and I hope I'm able to continue doing this till the very end. Stay tuned. Thank you so much for your support. If you like this video, do like, share, and subscribe, and do help me out by supporting me. Thank you so much, and thank you for watching.